Have some ice cream. We are best friends.
Alright.
You are right. Ha 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 ha.
Ah,
Welcome back to Grandia 2 Part 10. We finally reached double digits.
We
Yes.
reached Lino again.
Yeah, we reached Lion Guy.
what's up, Merrig?
I smell aurum root, and it smells nasty. I want to kill them all now.
I smell sea salt ice cream.
Now we are best friends. Okay, so, Merrick's here, and guess what? He's our new party member.
Oh!
Yeah. Lion,
Alright.
Merrick is actually really good. I like him.
That's cool.
Yeah. Too bad he talks like a freaking elder.
Hmm.
Yes, protect the power which you speak of. I shall join you. Because it
I
smells
will
like
join your
Memphis.
band.
And it smells like
I will-
Memphis.
I will join your band. I will join your band. I heard you have the power of rock and roll.
Okay, so remember when I said buy another Iron Helm? This is why you should buy another Iron Helm.
Aha.
Yeah, his headband isn't very good, but he has a Hercules brace, which basically increases his attack. He has the most highest HP at the moment, so yeah, make good use of it.
Oh yeah. So is he perma party member or is he only temporary?
He's gonna be here for quite a while.
Gotcha.
Okay, but the one's permanent are the first three, right?
Alina's permanent. Ryudo's permanent. We will deal with Rowan and Merrick later.
Gotcha.
Because we get more, don't worry.
All right. Look, nothing will be worse than Chrono Cross or Suikoden's amount of party members, or Suikoden 2's amount of party members.
Or Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah.
I don't like how 7 has like 3 players and like you have to be really careful with who you choose. But then again, I still have to live stream that crap. Darn it!
It's not. It's
Oh, I've been busy.
almost all the characters are the same except for their weapons and their their limit breaks. Other than that, that's about it.
The only reason why you ever want to grind more than 3 of them to 99 is if you want to make the final boss harder. Yeah! I love this animation.
Okay, that's hilarious. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
No! Look out,
I love
Link!
that animation.
It's Groose and his gang of burlies!
Whoever made that animation, you were awesome.
That's an older. That's definitely an older animation.
Yeah, it came out, I think, when Skyward Sword was out.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of memes come from video games that just come all of a sudden.
The
Alright.
Cuphead memes were strong.
So we have old enemies. We have the snakes from Darmia, and we have the mantises again.
But they're all nearly dead. Come on, Morag.
Except for the mantises.
Kick
They're
her
resistant
ass.
to wind. Merrick hits hard. Make good use of it. Ow.
Gotcha.
Ouchie!
Yeah. We will fight some returning enemies here, because, well, this game does not have a lot of enemy variety.
Doesn't seem like. I'm guessing most of the enemies are recolors.
Some of them are. I will admit that there are others that are actual originals.
Okay.
Because
Okay,
these
is
mantises, we don't see them ever again. Their species.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So my take on this is kind of like the way Legend of Zelda does their enemy
I'll
pool,
tear you to
basically.
Yeah.
pieces.
Like the moblins.
Actually, I think only Breath of the Wild really makes recolored enemies.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's,
yeah, Breath of the Wild does recolors a lot.
Well, that's probably because
luckily-
they don't expect what people do.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay, go ahead, Kazan.
yeah.
Oh no, it's fine. I was just talking about like, I think that's the only Zelda game that actually handles enemies with recolors is just through recolors. Every other enemy is pretty original for its area. For every other game.
Yeah. So as you see right here, Alina throws a fireball. She can use her weapon as an item to basically use as a spell. But it doesn't cost any MP. It uses just like an item. But you can use burn as many times as you want as long as you have the flame staff equipped.
Gotcha.
Wow,
Yes,
nice.
that is a new mechanic. Using items, using your weapons for items. Well, using your weapon as an item. Final Fantasy 3 did that. Final Fantasy 2 did that. And then Final Fantasy 3 expanded. Basically using your weapons as spells. So, yeah.
As
So
free
basically,
spells,
it's
too.
kind of a new mechanic in Grandia, but because Square's the one who originally made Grandia, they can actually use it here.
Yeah.
Because they first used it in a different game.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty clever.
Different weapons make different effects occur. This is why I told you to buy the flame staff, because having another character who can use fire spells against those giant mantises really makes short work of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so this place is a maze. There are torches here that you can use, basically saying that, oh, you've been here before, so
That's nice that they added that.
yeah. There's no map. That's the problem. This is a maze. I got lost here on my first time, and it took me like an hour and a half to get out.
Persona Q, Shout of the Labyrinth, or just any Etrian Odyssey game,
Yeah.
does a really cool map making system where you're basically working with graphing paper, but you are literally drawing out your own map to every maze.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in this direction before. I swear I've been here before. And look, money. Also, by the way,
what?
acquired, but it went past the border.
Yeah.
That will
We should have
happen.
had that fixed.
That will happen because of the upscaling in this game.
Yeah, this was another just a small mishap of not properly getting every text box to 16:9.
Yeah. By the way, new old enemy returns. A gargoyle. Remember him? Back in the tower.
Oh yeah, the one who could drop a really strong weapon for the time.
Yeah. Right now, the weapon is not that good. At this point,
Sadly,
Stuff.
this is not like Final Fantasy 12 where you get the where you can get the fucking Gladius where you can steal a Gladius really early in the game and just be super powered for a good chunk of the game.
Okay, so yeah, the gargoyles return. They're very slow, so you don't have to worry about them. But they still cast pretty powerful magic.
You have Morag on your team, so he just kicks their ass.
Yeah, Merrick, Lion Guy, really tears them apart.
Yeah.
And they actually fixed that there, too.
Reminds me of that scene from One Piece where Jinbei kicks the shit out of Arlong, and Arlong was one of the toughest opponents at the time.
Yeah,
but then watching him get the
yeah, Arlong
Also-
getting his shit kicked? Delicious.
But yeah, that was probably one of my favorite moments of the Fishman Island saga.
Okay, going through the cave system once more. Now you can tell that there's a ruins down here. That doesn't sound good. Because no, it's not.
Get the initiative on them. Yeah.
That's what I mostly do all the time. Just sneak upon them, say boo in their face, and then they get so scared that they disappear off the face of the earth. And I get the EXP from them. It's kind of like South Park, where you can kill the enemies prematurely and you can get the EXP from them.
Yeah.
You're talking the Stick of Truth, right?
Yeah, Stick of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because at the time of this recording, the Fractured Butthole...
Fractured Butthole, the
Has-
XCOM clone.
Yeah, they have not released that as of yet.
No.
At the time of
It
this-
should be coming out next week, I think.
Oh, they delayed it from last year to this year?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we have new enemies here. We have ghouls. They have a bit more HP than they're supposed to, and they're annoying because they love to use their special attacks.
They look like zombies.
They're supposed to be zombies.
Stuff of nightmares.
So ghouls have a very particularly nasty trick that they love to do. The first thing is that they love to cast a crowd-controlling move known as gravity. Gravity basically shrink. Oh, here it is. But since it's used on Rowan and not anybody else, it's pretty useless. It just draws people in.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it just draws people in closer to Rowan. But then they also have a special move known as Ice Prickle.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Devastating.
Yeah, by the way, Mystery, the Fractured Butthole comes out it comes out the 17th.
Oh.
Ah.
And yeah.
So they have, as I was saying, the ghouls have a move known as Ice Prickle, which is basically needles coming out of the ground. And
Awesome.
it hurts, because it's an AoE move. And if they use it in tandem with gravity, say goodbye to your HP.
Oh.
Yeah. Not only that, but you see there's only one there, right? But when you fight them, there's like 3. That's the problem.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's
I can see
pretty
where that could
nasty.
be a problem.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Other than that, this is just me fiddling around with the stats and all that. I recommend you at least get some of the new better magics. As you can see, I got Burn Flame now, and Burn Flame's actually really good because it's an AoE fire move that actually should have been helpful earlier on.
Does it have the power of redundancy?
Maybe.
Because Bird Flame sounds kind of redundant.
Yeah, it's pretty redundant actually. Hey, guess what? There's a move known as Zap, and there's also an upgraded move known as Zap All.
Oh,
I'm not kidding.
alright
That is
then.
really funny.
Dude, this audio mixing is so good.
Yeah, in the
so-
dungeons it sounds much more better. If you wish to open the portal, light these. Solve my maze.
No! If you wish to save your friends, you must. Oh no! Superman 64!
Okay, basically,
Superman 64.
you just have to
What?
light up the candlesticks.
The meme. Video
Yeah.
game memes.
You don't know Superman 64? The most,
Yeah.
I told you I never had an N64. What do you expect from me?
But it's like on the internet, and it's one
YouTube.
of the most infamous.
N64
Never really
game.
saw it.
You don't want to. Put
No,
it simply.
you don't want to. Alright, let's light up this candlestick. How did we light it up? We just stood in front of it.
Reasons.
I love that
Just
little
go- let's-
choir effect when it just glowed. Look, it sounded
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, the way I see it with that stick, it almost sounds kind of like another game does it too. And I'm not thinking about any Square game. I don't remember which game it is though.
Bonds of Trust. Bonds of Trust is another accessory, but it's more offensive because it raises your act, which is your speed on the ATB bar.
Cool.
But for now, we will complete this dungeon in the next part, because this part was pretty short. Don't
That
worry.
makes sense.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll love this next part.
Awesome.
Oh yay.
Alright. See you guys then.